Welcome back to a brand new episode of Te Quiero Mosh here on KQBHLA 101.5 FM. If you are joining us here today live, you're in for a special treat because I have a special guest
Hey.
who's not Teddy. Teddy is also in the building though, but okay, how do you say your name? Because I was saying Eleazar and then you're like, anyways, my name is
Oh yeah, no, it's Eleazar. Eleazar. That's my real middle name. People also call me Elyzr.
Elyzr. I
Yeah.
was like, did I read it wrong? I got it
No,
wrong.
you're great. You're great, Eleazar. What up? Whoever's tuned in. What up?
Yeah, if you're tuned in, let us know. Our Instagram is at Te Quiero Mosh. Make sure to like tag us or like answer the little question on my stories. But whatever, you don't have to. You could just tune in and listen. But what did you think of the opening song?
That was sick. That was tight, and I liked all the little like, like the little,
The what?
like the little glitches and stuff. It was tight.
Yeah. So that was Valgur, a band that I actually saw yesterday live. They're from Oaxaca.
Sick.
I know, super cool, and I'm glad that you like them.
No, it was
So
really dope. It was really dope.
yeah, and I'm also glad that you were able to walk through the Boyle Heights Art Conservatory right now because it's sessions, which is like this open, collaborative, like 2 hours of like youth from East LA that come and do like their own music.
It was sick. They have like a table set up with like five who's making beats, and there's a girl there too, and she's killing it. And there was also a girl in the other studio, and I think just random sidebar. But when I seen that, I was like, yes, we need more girls in the studio because I feel like it's mostly just sweaty dudes.
I agree. But can you tell? Okay, because you been doing music since you were really, really little.
hmm
And then now you're like a producer as well. What does that mean? Because I don't know like what that necessarily entails, or is it like a different thing case by case?
I think sometimes people make the argument if you're not playing instruments and writing it yourself, you're not the producer. If you're not on the computer yourself, you're not. How can you be the producer? Like, there's a lot of definitions, but I heard someone once say that a producer's job is to produce results.
Mm-hmm.
So that can be through any type of format. For example, like someone like Rick Rubin, who, notoriously doesn't even play instruments and really is on the computer, but still produces results through his own methods. So I feel like that's what a producer does, I guess. And
Do you really believe that though?
I think so. I think like if you're about it, you really believe it. If you're really truly about the song, then yeah, I think so. That's we're just trying to make good songs. We're just trying to make good songs that we like, and hopefully we've been blessed with enough taste that the world will reflect that and be like, oh, like I like what he likes too. That's tight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even if it's just like 4 out of 10 people, I'm cool with that.
I don't know, because I feel like if Rick Rubin can do that, I can do that too. I
Oh, you
could be like
absolutely
a
can.
vibe person. I could be like, yeah, that slaps. That does
Yeah,
not slap.
I know people can't see, but she has Shrek ears on right now, and that's already saying a lot.
They know. I be letting them know. What was I gonna say? Oh yes. Okay, so the music you're creating now, is this like new and you're like I'm finally doing music for like my own project? Or is this like you've been doing it and this is just like a new route you're taking?
Yeah, more the second one because I was already making music for a while as a under the name people usually know me as Elyzr,
Mm-hmm.
and when I dropped the corridos, I didn't want to have them on the same pages, I guess.
Okay.
So which in retrospect I'm like, I guess it doesn't really matter, but just for my sake.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm using my real middle name Eleazar for the Spanish stuff, and it's definitely a new route.
Wait, that's so freaking genius. Like the Spanish stuff, you have like your name under like this the way you pronounce it in Spanish.
Yeah,
That's actually really genius.
sick. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, that's tight. I appreciate you.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, and because we were trying to think of all these other names. I was like, no, that's lame. Just use my real name.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a new route, but I feel like I was also just always around it my whole life, and it's always been a part of me. And really, if I listen to music on my own for my own pleasure, it's usually corridos and norteños and stuff. And Spanish stuff in general. And then the occasional, I'll bump a lot of jazz and weird, more out there stuff. And then other than that, for real, even today on the rides over here and to the studio, like I just don't even bump music. I just drive in silence.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't know. I just
Is it like an overstimmy thing?
Yeah,
Okay,
for
I
sure,
feel that.
for sure. But I try to like dive into new stuff,
Mhm.
But anyways, yeah. So the corridos are a new route, and it feels very similar to rap and hip hop, at least from my perspective. Like how the flows are and the rhythms of the lyrics, how the flow is in general of the lyrics. It reminds me a lot of rap and trap, and it's very adjacent to like R&B and pop. At least in my head, it is. Anyways, it sounds like that. You know.
Yeah, I always say this when it comes up, like the theme, but I feel like growing up, having an older brother, it's this thing where like in his playlist, it was, or like his mixtapes, whatever, it was very normal for like Chalino and Tupac to like live together,
Yeah.
and it made sense. But like Spotify, the algorithms will never ever do that like on their own or think of putting those two together. But like, how do you think that even happened? Is this just like an LA thing?
In a way, yes. I mean, it's also, I think, big cities in general that have more cultures involved in those cities. They dope things happen with music and art, like in New York and Chicago and certain places where it's more of a melting pot, Florida and stuff. You know, Texas. But out here in Cali, we have something special, and it's definitely influenced heavily by the Mexican culture and other cultures. But yeah, that's why you have like, especially if you grew up. I grew up in Baldwin Park, which is very similar to East Los, but more suburban. You know, and you know, and then I was with a homie yesterday, an artist by the name of Cuco, and this dude, we were kind
You
of.
just name drop Cuco like
I had to because this
but
dude.
like on
We
nonchalant,
were
like you may know him, man. It's
no,
Cuco.
we were just talking about literally this yesterday, you know,
Okay.
and he's from, I understand, Hawthorne, I believe, and
Okay.
Torrance, so you know, just some places, right? Hawthorne, Torrance, East LA, Baldwin Park. I got a lot of people in Long Beach. I mean, different areas completely with their own things, but also at the same time super similar and adjacent. And one of the things that's super similar is the kind of music that we grew up on, from like corridos to like, and then the people that we were around. We were around like, because of Mexican people, especially, we were around hella goths, hella punk foos, cholos, foos that like rap, foos that like, I don't know, randomly Mexicans like country too, and then like a bunch of norteños and corridos and all types of different influences. And then you got random like me, I'm one of these, but like Mexicans love anime, so then you got a lot of like people that are randomly influenced by that too, and like just a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of stuff. For sure, a melting pot of influence, and that's why I think we have these like weird artists in LA in a good way that, you know,
Creating like interesting stuff.
fusions, you know.
Yeah.
Someone said that the food out here in LA, a friend of mine, he was like, "Oh, the food in LA is all fusion stuff," you know. I feel like the music is like that too out here, where we're around so much stuff that we can't help but just make fusion of things, you know.
Yeah, like not repeat what you've heard, but like make it your own like twist or add your own thing to it. We're trying. The lights went out in the studio.
Yeah, the lights went out and we're waving our hands in the air.
Like no one cares. We're making like air snow angels because we're like,
Do you make music, or have you made music before?
no, that petrifies me. And I think it was because when I was little, my mom was like very strict on like no noise. And I associate like whenever I'm like gonna pick up my guitar, I'm like, bitch, put that shit down. Like, I'm always like, stop, don't even try. Like, what are you doing?
Well,
So, but when I see like the sessions, and like I feel like they know, and because I'm always like hyping them up, and they're like, get on the mic, and I'm like, no, I have my show right now. But I feel like one day I will sit down and just like face my fears.
cool. Session tomorrow, 3 p.m.
Oh. I don't know, maybe, because I be hyping them up. I'm like, oof, one of these days I will get on the mic. But I think we should play your. Is it like your only song out as under Eleazar?
Yeah. It's called Lo Siento. It's my latest single, and yeah, it goes a little something like this.
It goes a little something like this. This is Eleazar with Lo Siento on KQBHLA 101.5 FM. You're listening to Te Quiero Mosh.
Uy.
Hey y'all, and welcome back. You're listening to Te Quiero Mosh here on KQBHLA 101.5 FM with a special episode featuring Eleazar.
Uy. Hello. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Live in person in studio.
In the flesh.
In the flesh. Hell yeah. Coming straight from Baldwin Park. But
Yeah, Baldwin Park, home of the In and Out.
you're right.
Yeah,
The little university thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's where Baldwin Park is at?
it is.
No way.
Yeah.
Someone said they were from Baldwin Park last year, and I was like, oh, no way. And inside my head, I was like, I have no idea where that's
No one ever
at.
does. Yeah. But I mean, it's the middle of San Gabriel Valley. That's what's called the hub of the valley, and like a car hub, you know.
Hmm.
And then yeah, home of the In and Out. We got that going for us now.
Is that it? Is there more?
Home of Elyzr.
Ooh, get out of here. Get out. Get out. Okay, what else? I'm just kidding.
We have a really super cute dog out there named Jazzy.
Is that your dog?
Shout out Jazzy.
Okay, we got Teddy though.
Shout out Teddy too. Also, while we're at it, we got a lot of dogs. So shout out Bear, shout out Nacho, shout out Fudge, and shout out
Okay.
Boris.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All the dogs.
All the pups. Shout out my dogs.
Love that.
Yeah, shout out your dog too.
Thank you.
Actually, while you were out for a little bit
Was
of
he-
the room, I was chilling with him.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. He
he
wasn't
was
getting
super cool.
freaky.
No, and I was trying to see like what's up, but I guess is it me or something? It's maybe
Wait,
it's
what do
me.
you mean? Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
It's his birthday week.
Really? Happy birthday, Teddy. That's all you get for it now.
Gotta save the rest for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I realized people ask me how old he is, like how old is he, and I'll be like, oh, he turns 3 in July, and I keep saying that, you know, and then I realized like last week, like, oh shit, like we're in July, like it's his birthday, like,
Yeah.
you know.
You're old, Teddy.
He's 3.
21.
21.
He's turning
I don't
21 in
believe
dog
that. I
years.
don't believe that.
I'm just
They're
saying you got to get him
babies.
drunk. I'm just saying you have to get him drunk.
With a
Yeah.
barril.
Yeah.
With I don't know, like some whipped cream. I thought about that.
Yeah.
Something.
I mean, my dogs, I've gotten, actually, never mind. I won't say this. 'Cause also, I'll just say that it involves smoking and then being in
Okay.
the room, and they're pretty chill about
Oh,
it. Yeah.
I think I got the gist of that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the songs that we played.
Yeah.
Because we started off with a song by Brown Boys.
Yeah, it was the single I dropped, Lo Siento, and then
Yeah.
it was BROWNBOYZ, Dollar Tree. And BROWNBOYZ is the band that I'm in, and it's a production group and songwriting group. We write for everybody that we work for and stuff, produce for them, and got some dope artists we've been working with, Simone Joy Jones and Say To, who was the next song. And then we have a homegirl from actually out in this area, kind of. Her name's Crisol. She's super dope.
Oh, no way.
Be working with her a lot too.
I saw her once.
Oh yeah, we might have been playing with her at the time, low key,
Really?
because we were her
She
band.
played upstairs during the pandemic.
Oh, see, I think I was playing with Introverted Funk during that time.
No way. Okay,
Yeah.
so we maybe have seen each other.
Maybe,
in
probably.
passing.
Yeah, shout out Introverted Funk too.
Yeah.
It's a good scene out here, man. Actually, and yeah, I don't know. I'm sure people know this, but we're at the bottom of the Paramount.
People don't know that. Can you believe?
Yeah, well, we're at the Paramount, which is a legendary venue,
Mm-hmm.
and we've done some dope shows here. Shout out the Sinceres and the Altons, Crisol, Introverted Funk, all these dope fools. Shout out the Brown Boys. Come on, it's just it's dope energy here. And then
Yeah.
the last song was Taxi by Seitu. And Seitu is an artist that we've been working with from France. She's been flying out here, and we appreciate her for that. And she's been linking up with the Brown Boys, and we have like 3 different batches of songs, probably like 15, 20 songs with her of just some dope stuff, you know?
That's sick.
Yeah.
Sidetrack. The Altons.
Yeah.
The Altons. I think some of the members actually went to like my high school.
Really? Where would you go to
Yeah.
school?
Bell.
Oh, yeah, I think they did.
That's so sick. I know. I remember because like they were like, I don't know if you can relate to this, but like when you leave high school and then there's like homies that are getting into music, and then it's like the only group of friends that are getting into music. That I feel like that was like the Altons, that people were just like, oh my god, like yeah, they're playing like this little venue, and then like eventually like seeing them blown up has been like insane.
Yeah. I mean, and I've went on the last couple of tour runs with them, you know? And it's been cool to even just, I'm on stage playing with them, but I also equally feel like I'm a spectator. Just they're the homies, so
That's sick.
there's
Yeah.
also a part of me that I just feel like I'm a spectator, just watching them grow and blow up more. And I have a lifetime ban from Canada, so I couldn't go to Canada. But they put in Canada recently at this like
No way.
the Sinceres did at this Montreal Jazz Festival.
Oh, it's like really famous.
Oh, it looked crazy. They had
Yeah.
like New York sized blocks, like 3 blocks long of
Oh,
people. It was
snap.
crazy. Like, and the Altons have done that too. And so yeah, I'm sure if you've seen them from the get go, that's tight because you've probably seen their growth. I kind of came in a little bit later in the party.
Mm-hmm.
They asked me to play with them after a while.
Yeah, I remember seeing them in a venue that like no longer exists, like the knitting something factory or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that's about the Knitting Factory.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's crazy, like all these other bands that are like pretty big now too. Like I think that same bill was like them and Twinsies or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, the singer of the Altons, Ponce, he, in his spot, he has a bunch of like old flyers from all these shows back in the day they've done. There's a bunch of dope names on there, fools that like blew
I
up
feel
and
like
did
I
big
even did
things.
one of those flyers.
Really?
Because they performed at like my school, and my friend was in charge of doing that event, and she paid me like $20 to do the flyer. It was like an ugly ass flyer, but I did a
Sick.
flyer. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, go back to Brown Boys because we have kind of like a mutual friend, Blue Tory.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
It's kind of like those like people that are like your friends, like you only know them from like Instagram and stuff. But shout out to Blue Tory.
That's my guy right there, Blue Tory.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
So he's part of Brown Boys.
He's part of the Brown Boys.
How did Brown Boys come together?
In COVID, we all got sick and got
No
COVID
way.
together, and then we're like, well, whatever, we're already sick. Let's just stay together in the room, and
Sick
and
foos.
and then yeah, we were sick as fools, literally. And then me, Brian, and Blue, and I had already known Brian for years, and Blue, I was kind of getting to know him more. I had already known him for about a year or so, and so we just linked up and kind of did that whole pod thing. Remember when they were saying like during COVID you could only hang out with like 3 people? So that's how we got together.
That's dope. How long has it been like a group?
Well, I guess literally since 2020.
Since 2020?
Yeah, since COVID,
Damn.
And then we got a studio. It might have been like 2019,
Mm-hmm.
and then we got a studio in 2020, and we've just been locked in since.
Yeah.
And shout out Brian Gazzo, who's our singer for the Brown Boys. He was just playing last night on Jimmy Kimmel.
No way.
He played with
like,
Aaron
was
Frazier.
he the drummer?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like who posted that? I feel like Irene Diaz.
Oh yeah, he
partner.
plays with her too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the talk of the town. The boy is the talk of the town.
That's insane. I feel like we're all just going through like our Rolodex of like mutuals.
Oh yeah, I know this person. You know that person.
No way.
No, but I mean, for anybody listening, it's really that small of a world.
It
So
really
hey,
is.
careful what you say or do out there because it will be found out.
It will be, but also like watch how you treat people too, because it comes around.
Oh, absolutely, that
Yeah.
too. I mean, that's first and foremost. You should just do that in life, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out all my
Shout
good
out.
people out there.
Okay.
Hand wave. The lights are out. Hand wave again. Okay.
Wait, why is the timer so short?
I don't
It's like
know.
2-minute timer. But you mentioned this artist that is from France,
Mhm.
Paris, and that y'all fly her out and like do music with them.
Yeah.
How does those connections even happen? How do you find someone from like a whole different place and it's like, hey, I can like produce your stuff?
Yeah, well, it was through an introduction. There's a company out here in LA. It's a weed company.
Mm-hmm.
They do like wax pens mostly. They're called Dom Pen, DOMPEN, and those guys just are like the homies. The homies.
Mm-hmm.
They came from DC and support the Brown Boys big time. Like almost like I wouldn't say sponsor, but kind of in a way like baby shout out the homies,
Yeah.
And they just believe in the boys a lot, and they told us about an artist that they knew. They had met her manager back in the day in France, and they're like, yo, you want to work with this artist? She wants to fly out and just meet different producers. And she came out and met a couple. They set her up with a bunch of producers. So the Brown Boys had like 3 days with her.
Okay.
And I think in those 3 days, we made like 5 or 6 songs. And then, and she made a bunch of songs with other producers, but she didn't keep any of them. And she just ended up keeping only ours.
Really?
And then we kind of just, we kind of found a little bit of a chemistry. And then,
yeah.
then we flew her back on her own accord after that. And then it got real because we lost a bunch of her vocals and she was already
What?
back in France.
Yeah.
So then we had to re-fly her out and she was down. Some artists would have been like, forget you, this is a sign,
Yeah.
but she's a real one and she saw it through. Actually, that last song that we played, Taxi, that's the song that all the vocals got lost and then she had to fly back from France again to record it. And
Was
so,
she like low key mad?
I mean, it was like, it was mad, but it was also like, I think she was about to cry,
Oh, no, yeah.
which I could totally understand. And I would have totally understood if she hates me, but she doesn't. And we're such good friends. Like, I love her so much. And she loves me, dude. So it's like,
What happened? Who dropped the ball?
I don't think anybody really dropped the ball,
It was
like,
you.
no, trust me,
I don't
baby.
think anyone.
I don't think anybody. Let's move on. No, but yeah, actually, to be honest, real talk, I don't know how it happened. We don't know to this day. The mystery of the missing files. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it worked out though.
Absolutely, yeah, me too. And we made doper stuff after that when she came back, you know?
Yeah, I feel like you get your practice. I always like joke when I mess up. I'm like, huh, that was like practice.
Oh my god.
But I'm glad it worked out for you. Should we talk about like the single that's coming out soon?
Yeah, let's do it.
How do you even so at one point you're producing
How do you even
how do you
dare
even?
drop
How do you even? So you're doing music and then you're like, wait, I want to go back to like corridos and actually do like my own twist to it.
hmm
How does that happen?
I was driving and I made a voice note like in 2019 or 2020
For
and
real?
yeah, I made a little voice note and I was like and I just felt like it sounded like a corrido flow kind of.
Yeah.
And then serendipity, I get on my IG story and my homie on his close friends, my homie Paco, the guitarist for the Sinceres.
Dude, if your name's Paco, you do great music. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, my boy's he's a G, man. That's a real East Los boy right there.
Okay.
But this fool Paco, like he puts on his close friends the same day that I made that voice note, just by chance. And I never make corridos. It was just the one day that I was like, let me see what's up and mess with that. On his close friends, he had the guitar part for Navegando, the beginning of it, like bang, ba-dang, dong, 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 dang, ba-dang, dong, 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 dong. And he just put a caption like, I don't know, I just felt like quirky. I don't know, I just like, you know, see what's up, you know? And then I was like, yo, and I screen recorded him and I was like singing to it. And then I just told him like, yo, what's up? What are you going to do with this fool? Like, let's actually do this. And we met up the next day and like recorded the skeleton. And then it was kind of chafa how it came out. So then
Real.
but he told me about my boy Fernie. And Fernie plays guitar for Cuco.
Okay.
And that's how these fools know him from a bunch of different things. So, and he also played with this band called the Neighborhood Orchestra. They're from out here too, kind of.
Oh, I feel like I heard of them.
Yeah. So then he plugged me up with Fernie. And then Fernie was... Me and him like were like this. I'm doing the little fingers thing where my fingers cross, but we were like that.
Uña y mugre.
Yeah, yeah. And so like from the get go when I met Fernie, we super hit it off. And again, talking about like our influences from LA, Fernie's
Yeah.
just like us, where it's just another dude that's influenced by like corridos, but hip hop, but jazz, but like all these indie and punk and all this stuff, you know. So we started making corridos together, and he helped me lay the rest of the song. He helped me finish Navegando, and the Brown Boys got involved, and now we have a little formula. Now it's mostly like the Brown Boys and Fernie, and we make these corridos, and I'll like make the chord progressions on piano, and then or like he'll make them on guitar. It's kind of a collaboration, like truly, for sure, you know.
And like, so this next song, is it like also like a kind of emo corrido?
I would say in a way it's more leaning towards the rap side
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there like any influences that are like contemporary? Like, or do you listen to a lot of like Peso Pluma?
I haven't heard too much Peso Pluma stuff, but the stuff that I have,
You're like, I don't even know who he is.
no, the stuff that I have heard is dope. Like the stuff that I have heard is super sick. I like I like a lot of older stuff, like corrido wise, and there is some new artists. I don't even know the names of them sometimes. I really like how this dude Luis R. Conriquez sounds.
Okay.
He's dope. Luis R. Conriquez. This guy Tito Torbellino. I don't know. They're like this is the new dudes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sick.
But I'm definitely like a old school fool when it
Yeah,
comes to
yeah.
like the Spanish stuff and listening to those older corridos and stuff. You
What's
know?
like an OG like must play classic corrido?
Oh, dude. Oh
Putting you on the
man.
spot right now.
Oh man. There's so many. I've been liking this one. What is it? Corazoncito tirano. Corazoncito tirano.
Okay.
Oh, that's a fire one by Chalino Sanchez.
Oh wow.
That's a fire one. It's a fire. Also, just Chalino too, you know.
Yeah, Chalino.
But it's not that known. But it's a banger.
Dude, I was listening to like mind you, I was like this like girly kid, and like my brother's like 4 years older than me, and he was listening to like corridos, and I would be like playing with my own little toys and be like humming like corridos because like my brother's like influence on me was just like I shouldn't be listening to like narco corridos at this age
Oh,
at all.
I mean, we don't even know what we're singing half the time. Like, especially if you're pocho out here and growing up on that stuff, like ni saben a veces like what they're singing. They're singing some
Yeah.
crazy thing, but it
And I'm
sounds
like,
cool to them. I mean, even OG famous ones like Tres Animales, like you're straight singing
Yeah.
about trafficking, but sounds cool.
I know. Okay, so what is the name of your next single, and should we play it right now?
Navegando.
Navegando.
Let's do
Should
it.
we do it?
If you're with it.
Okay, I'm gonna download it right now.
Okay.
Cause I see a few songs in here. I'm like, I know these are not it. These are future songs that are coming out.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, feel free. We could run them.
Oh,
we could run
no
them down.
way.
No, we could run them down. We'll air it live.
No.
Live and direct. Hey, y'all can hear the project. Let's go.
Wait, I'm gonna download them now.
Yeah.
Okay. Download.
No, let's do it.
Okay, they're downloading.
Yeah, sweet.
Thank you for why are you trusting Te Quiero Mosh?
Oh, because you're cool. Good energy. And I like Teddy. He's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really Teddy.
No, you're holding it down too.
Okay. I love how like my laptop was dead, so I'm using my work computer, and now I just have like Eleazar music in my work computer.
Hey.
Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Imagine it plays like the stock music I use for like videos at work.
Oh my lord.
Okay, I think I'm gonna play Dime Ya first.
Okay, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
This one is gonna be on the project. It's called Dime Ya, and it's never played nowhere. I never even played it online before. No one's ever heard this song.
Not even your close friends?
Like my homies know what's up.
Okay.
But yeah, I hope you guys like it. Let's go.
Sick. Here on Te Quiero Mosh. Pew, 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 pew. Wow.
Hey.
Never before played.
Never
Comparing
ever.
it, especially right now.
Yeah.
When does this song come out?
It comes out August 9th.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
2 days after my birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Leo gang.
My song is I think a Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's gonna be a Leo? I'm a Virgo, so I'm coming right up after. Yeah.
Sick. Okay. Question number 1. Who hurt you?
No.
Next question.
No one hurt me. No one hurt me. I'm a bozo. I'm King Bozo.
Okay.
First and foremost, and outwardly openly.
You did it to yourself.
Always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You were saying that a dream collab would be Mariah Carey. On a
When
corrido.
you lived, I lost a part of me.
You should do like a remix, a corrido remix.
Cuando fui de parte de mí. Something like that.
Keep going.
I love. Shh, I'd be kind of tired actually. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait.
Hold up.
We're cooking here on Te Quiero Mosh.
No, but
Get
for real
the
though.
kids from session in here.
No, I know. Like Mariah Carey, if you hear this, wherever you're at, please, girl.
Hit us up.
Hit us up. No, but I know for sure that I would make some fire with anyone of that nature. I mean, the music, the corrido stuff. The thing about it is, I think it can be so open. Right now, even the last 2 songs that we played, they're cool, but and I love them, and I'm so excited to share them. But even from that to where I'm at right now in my head, like some of the other ideas that I'm writing, I feel like it can lean really heavy into the indie realm, like into like the Frank Ocean-y type of sound, like
Okay.
R&B pop crossover.
Wow.
Like I can hear that. I feel like I just have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing a great job at hyping yourself up right now. I'm just saying.
Oh,
'Cause
thank
you're
you.
like you know the thing you just heard. Nothing compared to what I'm doing right now.
That's every producer. Like this is not even my best. Yeah.
So when is that coming out? Because you said I don't know if you said it on air, but the stuff you made or we're listening to now, you started like 2019, right?
Yeah. Just even this Navegando, I think we recorded it like 2020 or something like that. But even that one, like I guess during that time I was just more conceptualizing it, and that song got a whole new life. Like we re-recorded the parts and re-recorded it a bunch of times, and eventually it is what it is now, you know. But yeah, I've definitely been dancing around with corridos and just making this stuff since like 2019, 2020, around then. And just recently, I guess it got a little bit more serious when things started to get dropped, and the homies were like, "You should for sure drop this, not just."
Yeah, like I'm trying to play it in my car.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So I'm excited.
I can't wait to hear it like while I'm eating tacos, like in a taco stand or something.
I can't wait to hear for you to hear it while you're eating Punjabi food in in a multicultural fest.
Okay. At the Montreal
At the
Jazz
LA,
Fest.
at the LA County festival.
And I would be like, yeah, I interviewed them. Totally.
Also, this naan is so bomb. Yeah, sorry, it's a dumb joke.
Okay. You plugged a few more homies in our playlist, but I don't think I'll have time to play it. Do
Oh,
you
you're
just want to
good.
shout them out?
Yeah. I was just gonna say, the Brown Boys. Shout out, brother Smack.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Blue Tory, Brian Gazzo. Shout out my mom and my sisters and my brothers, and shout out my Theo Heido if you're listening. What up, Heido? Man, shout out Long Beach, Baldwin Park. Shout out the mayor, he's a good guy right there, Emmanuel. That's the homie from back when in high school. Um, Shout out In and Out, man. Shout out Raising Cane's. It's open till
Wait,
3:30.
really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'm trying to not do that no more, so I'm not eating late no
Okay,
more.
dude. Yeah, I didn't know what a migraine was until I had one, and then I was really scared, so I went to the ER. And by the time we came out, it was like 2:30 in the morning, and Raising Cane's was open.
Really?
And you bet me and my sister had Raising Cane's.
After the ER?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were like, dude, like, we gotta eat now. We gotta
Yeah.
take care of ourselves now.
That makes sense.
So you're right.
Nutrients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were like,
Yeah. And man, anyone else I want to shout out? I don't even know. Shout out the world. I appreciate you guys for rocking with your boy.
shout out everyone listening right now.
Oh, absolutely. You beautiful humans. You right there. Grip that wheel harder. Grip that, grip that thing harder while you're driving, baby.
Wait, since In-N-Out started in Baldwin Park,
Mm-hmm.
I need to know your In-N-Out order.
That's a Mando LA question either way,
Okay.
Well, if I'm being fat, it depends. It's a mix up, but for sure, always a double mustard fried, no lettuce,
That's nothing.
whole grilled onions and grilled onions.
My brother literally get the 4x4, and I didn't even know that was a menu item.
What's a lot?
You're like, that's too
I
much.
could do like a
That's
3x3,
too much.
but well, check it out because that's not the fat boy order. So the fat boy order is it's a double. It's a double, no lettuce, mustard fried, whole grilled onions and grilled onions, and then you get animal fries on the side, and then you get a Flying Dutchman on the side, and you
What?
put the Flying Dutchman on the animal fries and you chop it up. Now that is the move right there. Hey, I'll just say you heard it here first.
I've never heard of that. Wait, what's the Flying Dutchman? Is that the one that's wrapped in cheese?
No, it's just the patty cheese patty. That's it.
Really?
And then you can also get the Flying Dutchman onion wrap, so you can get like onion on the bottom, patty, cheese, patty, onion on top. That's the thing. Check it out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
In-N-Out be having like the weirdest. It's not even like secret menu. It's like you're just literally using your same ingredients, and it's just like
But people go crazy. I'm people. I go
I'm
crazy.
people. I was like not like it wasn't that long ago that I realized I can get something called a puppy patty,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like for your dog. They like won't season it. It's just like the meat. So I get Teddy one all the time.
Sick.
Yeah, it's like
I always lie and I say, oh, yeah, can I get two for my...
Can I get 2 puppy patties on the side?
And they're like, I don't hear dogs back there, sir. I'm like, no, trust me, they're asleep.
That's yeah, that's the secret menu for y'all at In-N-Out.
Yeah. What's your order?
I think the classic, like, what is it? The cheeseburger? Number 1? Is that number 2?
You're saying that mine was a little bit...
Well, yeah, because you said it was, like, your fat boy order.
Okay, that's fair. That's true.
I think for me, I'll get it just, like, really sloppy. Like, the animal style. The chopped chilies. We're doing this Air Angels again. This timer on this light, it's never been this short, by the way.
So you just tell them, let me get a cheeseburger, make it gross, make it sloppy.
Yeah, you got to get it with the chopped chilies.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can't do that. I'm a baby.
Really?
Yeah, I'm starting to do chili a little bit more, but yeah, that's a confession here, live on air, guys.
I need to feel something, like...
I need to feel something too.
Don't we all need to feel something?
I need to feel.
Wait,
please.
this is genius. Literally, Blatori's song is "Feel Something."
Come on, hey, come on. Can we
Should we play it?
I think that's the out right there.
All right, we'll be back to Despedirnos a little later because we're at the tail end of our show. But this is Blatori, Feel Something here on KQBHLA 101.5 FM. You're listening to Te Quiero Mosh.
Shoot.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to the tail end here at Te Quiero Mosh with special guest Eleazar.
Aw.
How do you feel? How'd you like today's episode?
I feel great. I'm ready to, she gave me a little wheelbarrow with blue juice. I don't know if you guys know those little old Mexican ones, but I'm excited to drink this juice, and I appreciate you for everything. You're so nice.
Yeah, courtesy of the BHAC here, the Arts Conservatory in Boyle Heights. We dilly-dally and yapped a lot. Is there anything that we missed that you're like, oh my God, let me get it in the last minute?
Single out August 9th. Eleazar, Navegando. I also got a single out this Friday with my group Brother Smack. Look it up, Brother Smack. It's called No Ties. Going up, Navegando, August 4th. No, August 9th. What am I saying? That's crazy. I'm insane. I love you so much, LA. I love you so much, Baldwin Park, Long Beach. Mwah.
Ciao.